Hello friends. So RC car projects are most common in robotics. So there are many photogenic videos also about how to do the RC car projects. But most of them don't cover the actual pain points, and they finish it very spectacularly without discussing the real pains. Here you can see you actually need 8 batteries to run a successful car project, but they normally show 4 batteries. That is why when we try to replicate this, we face a lot of frustration. So in this candid and comprehensive videos, I will cover how to do RC car project. So this is mainly broken in 4 parts. First, we will see how to assemble the car. So we will be doing a two-wheel chassis. We will be using a two-wheel chassis, and then after assembling, we'll see how Arduino and Arduino shields are used, okay, to run the motors. Then we'll do 2 projects. One is making an obstacle avoiding RC car using ultrasonic distance measurement sensor, and another is a remote controlled Bluetooth controlled RC car, so that you can steer your car move forward backward using a mobile phone. Okay, so in the first video, let us see how to simply put these parts together. Okay, so let's begin. When you buy a RC car kit, you get something like this. This is a 2-wheel RC car kit. There is another option of 4-wheel RC car kit. So you can see this is the main chassis body with slots to fit out your items. The 2 wheels, 2 motors, and there is inside there is one packet that contains the battery case, the front wheel, 2 encoder switch, and few nut and screws. So let us have a look at them in detail. So now we have opened it up all. Okay, so here we can see 2 wheels, the front wheel, 2 motors, and you can see a few nut and screws. Okay, these bigger ones are for motors. Okay, these 2 encoders will go with the wheel. Okay, these 4 spacers will be needed with this. Okay, the wiring is for battery to motor. Okay, these are various screws, and this is for fit out the motor. So now we'll see how to fit them out, where to fit the battery case and all. So apart from what is shown here, to run the car you need 2 more things. One Arduino board. Okay, the main program will run on this. So how to control the car going front, going backward, then turning left, right, all is controlled by this. And one motor driver shield. Okay, this is a shield. This can directly go in on top of the Arduino. Why the shield is needed? The motor needs a higher current that a GPIO, I mean general purpose input output pin of Arduino can supply. Okay, so it needs more current. That is why this motor driver shield is used. So signal first goes to this motor driver shield, and through here the current goes to the motor. Okay. So one more point with the motor driver shield, you can see these 3 rows here. Okay, these are 5-volt ground and analog pins A0 to A5 of Arduino. So it is good idea to solder these 3 rows of pins. You get 5-volt, you get some spare grounds, and when you are attaching some sensors like ultrasonic distance sensor or something like that, you will be able to use the analog pins of the Arduino to drive the logic. Okay. One more point to note here, sometimes just 4 batteries are not enough to drive this car. So we'll have 2 battery cases, I mean total 8 batteries, 4 batteries to drive the Arduino and 4 batteries to drive the motor shield, I mean the motors. Okay, so we'll use 8 batteries. So I have tested, that is the best way to do it. Sometimes it runs with just 4, but not always. One point about the Arduino motor shield, so you can see this yellow color jumper here. So like we are supplying power separately to Arduino, and the motor shield will keep the jumper out, we don't need it. But if you are supplying power to Arduino and from Arduino it is coming to the shield, then you need to keep this jumper engaged. Screws are mainly having crossheads. Okay, so it's better to have crosshead. If you don't find one crosshead like this, okay, you can use even this works. Okay, now let us start assembling it. So starting with this front or rear wheel, you can use it as any wheel. It is flexible, okay, easily rotatable. So it goes here, okay, So just check how to match it. So it can be right direction or this direction. So just check where the holes matches, so it will go like this, right? But the thing is, this wheel is shorter, so we need some spacers here. Okay, so we'll put the spacers. So how to put the spacers? Take this small screws, put it here, okay, and put the spacer like this. So we need 4 spacer at 4 corner, okay. So the 4 spacers now done, okay. Next we'll see how to fit out the motor. Now let us do the motors, okay. So motors will go in the downside. So this is the downside, the written side, okay. And remember one point when you fit out the motors, okay, keep this side, this connection side inside, okay. Keep it inside so that you do not have very long wires, so that you don't have to go around to the far end. Keep it inside, okay. So both the cases, you keep this connection side inside, okay. That is one part. And other part is, so you need to use this. So sometimes these are thicker, they don't go inside, okay. Then put them in the side and take another one, put it here, okay. And then take your motor. You can see these 2 holes. These 2 holes are for the screws, the longer screws, and use them like this. So you can see the connection I am giving inside, okay. So this is it here. So this is the motor. So here will be the wheel, this side, and inside will be the encoder, okay. So let me now put in the screws. So I need the long screws. So here are the long ones, so put them through, okay. Keep the screw head towards the outside, so that once you put in the nut, if the nut is this side, it sometimes clashes with the wheel, so it is better to put the nut inside, okay. So now I will take 2 nuts and I will put them here, okay. It is a little tight space, okay, mainly for this one, okay. So but it works out finally. So let me do this. This motor body is actually a magnet, yeah. So this is how it goes inside, okay. So this is how it looks like once it is done, okay. Now let me put in the wheels. So one wheel go here, so you can see there is some oval kind of shape here, you can see, and you will also see the similar in the wheel. So you try to fit them that way, okay, and push them inside. Once it is aligned, push inside, okay. So one wheel gone inside. Now again align this. How to know whether it is aligned? If you roll it like it, you know when it goes inside the most, that is the alignment, and you push it inside. So we have fitted the wheel. For the, you can use this as a rear wheel or front wheel, both. And now we are left with this wheel, so we'll put this as well here, okay. How to do it? So we already have this here. Take the smaller ones and put it in here, okay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now I have assembled this as well, okay. So this is the car ready now. This is it, okay. So now it is on. Depending on our code, we can use this as front wheel and front side, okay, or some people prefer to use this way, okay. So we are left with only the battery case. So battery case goes here. This, you can see these 2 slots. You can match any 2 with this slot and put in your screw, okay. So let me do that, okay. I put in 2 screws here, and I need to then put the nuts this side, okay. Let me do that. Okay, so the battery case is also done now. Do some tightening. Okay, hold the nut below and do some tightening. Okay, so this part is also done. You take your wire down through this hole to go into the shields. Okay, so this is how it come out here. Okay, and then we have the switch, just push it in. So this is just push fit. Okay, so this is how the assembly is to be done. Now if you need additional things like a distance sensor or something like that, so you need to fit them out here if this is your front side, or you need to fit them out here if this is your front side. Which side the car will go, this depends on your code. The left right direction also depends on your code. You can move this wheel more and this less to go there, come here, or if this is the front side and you want to go right, you need to move this more. So this depends on the code. So this is it. So this is how the car is to be assembled, and once assembly is done, you will also need like another battery case, probably here. You will need this Arduino, you will need this shield, and then your motor will be fed from these points. So these are all shown in the wiring diagram, and also the codes are given, so you can do them from there. Okay, thank you.